Pete, you can bet your bottom dollar on that. The Prime Minister will come out swinging. We have a rare Friday sitting in Parliament. Normally our parliamentarians, when they have a sitting week, will head home on a Thursday night, get back to their electorates, back to their families. But no, they're in Parliament today, and you can bet the Prime Minister is going to have plenty to say. He spoke yesterday on Breakfast Radio and called for those demonstrators to be charged. I don't know whether the police are going to necessarily enjoy trying to corral all of those protesters and put them potentially in handcuffs, but you never quite know what's going to happen on the streets of Sydney. The opposition came out yesterday and said it's not for politicians to decide who should or shouldn't be charged. Of course, the Prime Minister is starting to stray down the path of law and order here, which is a little bit Trumpian. Of course, Donald Trump in America has criticised his Democratic governors for not doing enough to crack down on these law and order protests in the United States. So we wait to see what the Prime Minister will say today, but we can certainly bet he will be outspoken.
Yep, and Jono, National Cabinet will meet again this morning as the Premiers and the Prime Minister try to reboot the economy. So what is likely to be discussed? What's on the agenda?
Yeah, they're going to have another one of their big meetings this morning, Pete, where the Premiers and the Prime Minister will get together. We understand borders are particularly going to be top of the list. Obviously, Scott Morrison is desperate for the borders to reopen, especially between New South Wales and Queensland and over in Western Australia. South Australia and Tasmania have signalled a slight relaxing of their border restrictions. The Prime Minister wants to get tourism back. Tourism's a huge part of our economy. He's desperate to see some movement there. Anastasia Palaszczuk is quite recalcitrant on that front. We also understand there's going to be consideration of updates of rules for indoor gatherings, how many people you can have at your home and what you can be doing. And a quick tweet overnight from the Prime Minister as well. He actually spoke with the Prime Minister of Sweden. He said, "Good to talk with the Swedish PM again tonight. We swapped notes on our COVID responses and discussed doing more together." It's worth remembering that they've now had 4,800 deaths, a population of a bit over 10 million with their herd immunity. Very different responses, and you can bet our Prime Minister is very proud of what we've achieved.